Good morning, dear audience. Today, on the 25th of November, again, Pallavi International School, Kisara, and Principal Srilata Channa Pragada is coming up with a back-to-back podcast. Last week, we released one with Director IGNU, Regional Director IGNU, and now I have a very special person sitting right in front of me. Before introducing that special personality, I would like to brainstorm with you and ask you a small question. I'm sure many of us have watched a Bollywood movie called Purna that was released in 2017. And probably many of us would also have read a biography, a book in English, written in English, Malayalam, and Telugu on the very same person, Purna. We all see Purna in different characters in the Bollywood movie dubbed into various languages. But what if I tell you that Purna is right in front of me, sitting right in my office room, along with her friend, colleague from an organization called TARC. So I think I gave you the information about who Purna is. So that is Miss Purna. At the very young age of 13, she was the one who summited the world's highest peak of Everest, and she made our country proud. She was mentioned in many articles, many social media platforms, and also has been mentioned by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Man Ki Baat. So, without ado, I would want Ms. Purna to address our audience. Purna, can you throw some light on what was your dream and how could you achieve this dream? Question number one. Before that, please introduce yourself to the audience, from where you come from and what's your background, your parents, all that.
Sure. Andarki Namaskaram. This is Purna, the world's youngest girl to climb Mount Everest at the age of 13 years, as ma'am said. And also I've climbed all 7 continents' highest peaks, 7 summits, and few other Indian mountains as well. So now we have started a brand called TARC, Transcend Academy of Rock Climbing, to motivate and inspire, make students and everyone more courageous and confident. And we basically teach life skills through adventure outings. So other than that, as ma'am said, book was released, movie was also came on my life story. And I'm from a village called Pakala, Nizamabad district. My parents are farmers, and I have a brother who is a civil engineer. And so basically, when I was in 9th grade, I was in a residential schools. I got an opportunity of rock climbing from the school only. I was very active in sports. So in that way, my teachers selected me for rock climbing from my school. I came to Bongir. That was my first training in adventure sports. I been for 5 days rock climbing course, and I have learned many things. My entire life changed from that first step, ma'am.
Yeah.
So everything was changed from there. Before I've seen small stones, boulders, but the very first time I've seen a very huge, like 650 feet rock, and I got scared. Like I was scared, like how to climb this rock. And I know, I mean, there are instructors who will guide us. They gave they told us about how to climb. They gave some instructions how to climb the rock and everything. But still, the human mindset will be like, when we start something new, the fear will be always there within. So the same way I started to start my first, I mean, it was scary for me to start my first step. But as I was learning every, rock climbing, rappelling, zip line, every activity I was doing, I was becoming more confident as I was doing.
Understand. So, Purna, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You come from an agricultural background.
Yes.
You got educated in social welfare schools.
Yes, ma'am.
You come from an extremely tribal family, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And from a remote village kind.
Yes, ma'am.
So what made you think? And then you were over and above, you were scared of all the, climbing and all these adventures. So your background, your schooling, and this adventure.
It's completely
Where
different.
can we join the dots, and how did you get motivated at the age of 13? Where, it's almost like a childhood where children want to eat chocolates, ice cream, spend some time with their friends. But you did an extremely great adventure from being a tribal girl to summiting a mountain, and that to the highest peaks, and not only Everest but also 7 continents highest peaks. What made you push into this journey?
Ma'am, honestly, there's nothing secret. Honestly, the only one thing is I got an opportunity, and I thought of not. I mean, I just wanted to. I simply grabbed it, and I don't wanted to waste this opportunity.
Grabbed it.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
never knew when you started this journey of summiting boulders and small mountains.
Yes, ma'am.
I think so. You never knew that you would be submitting Everest.
No, ma'am.
Right.
Actually, the Everest is not in plan. They told me that you're going for only rock climbing course, and even during our rock climbing course, also they didn't told us, and even they didn't plan for Mount Everest.
Right.
After seeing our strength and confidence levels and the stamina, they have decided to take us for the next level training and and then basic advanced mountaineering course, winter expedition, and then they decided let's send this kids to
That's
summit the
nice.
Everest.
So
That's
your
all.
coaches identified the treasure of
Yes, ma'am.
knowledge and dhairyam, can I say?
Yes, ma'am.
The right word in Sanskrit, dhairya,
Yes.
suits you very well. Amazing. So, Poorna, this is kind of a learning to all our students as well, because instead of just seeing the goal post, you saw the first process.
Yes, ma'am.
You gave more importance to the process rather than the product.
Exactly.
So what I understand and what we always tell our parents and students is focus on process.
Exactly,
Product
ma'am.
will automatically come into picture.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Even I have realized after my rock climbing course is everything is scary when we start something new. But
Correct.
once we start learning, once we start, as you said, processing, everything we will know, and everything once we experience, the courage and confidence will automatically comes, and we can reach our goal.
That's so nice
So,
of you.
yeah.
So, Poorna, my next question is,
Yes.
how did you meet Mr. Rakesh, and what is all this TARC about? TARC.
So after my all, I mean, I'm from day one. I am with Transcend Academy with my coach. From day one, my coach is like not he's not only coach, my father, I can say friend, everything. So in our institute, Transcend Academy, I mean TARC, we both met, and he also did mountaineering courses, Mr. Rakesh. So we met in our course only at Bongir. From there, it's been almost 10 years. 10 years we are working together, and he was my one of instructor when I was in training. And now became a partners. I mean partners in the sense business partners.
Yes.
So TARC, basically what we do is we teach life skills to the students. Mostly we are focusing on students, because being a student, when I was in 9th grade, I have learned many things through this adventure sports. So I mean, we wanted to, I mean personally I wanted to give and teach the forward coming generation that this experience will help students in daily life activities. So we are teaching life skills like leadership qualities, and the activities we teach students and anyone, not only students, anyone. There is no age limit for this adventure outings, adventure learning. So we wanted to make every kid that become confident, courageous to achieve anything in their life. So everything is possible in this world. Generally these days students are very very concerned to do small things, scary. They scared a lot to do small things. So what we do is we will pull out their fears, and we make them confident when they come to our centers, when they come for our trainings. So that's what we are doing. And other than that, we also do trainings in Leh Ladakh, Manali, Araku, Nalamala, forest treks, and throughout the world, high altitude mountains as well.
That's so nice.
Yes, ma'am.
One line is very much catchy.
Yes, ma'am.
You said past 10 years you've been associated with the Stark, and your association with your colleague is
Yes.
equally good 10 years. But Poorna, as I understand, you're just 24.
Yes, ma'am.
And then past 10 years you are associated with TAG. That means you started your career journey right at the age of 14.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
13 you submitted and 14 you started your career.
And I feel that was the right age for me to change my life. Even any students, ma'am, that is the right age to change their lifestyle, their goals, and everything. That is the right age. I mean, teenage, very well.
Very true.
Teenage is very difficult to handle.
So teenage is like that
thoughts.
fork. You
Yes,
are
ma'am.
at the point of this fork.
It is very important.
Whether you build your future or whether you ruin your future is all depending.
That is the
upon
only
the
age, ma'am, to decide where you want to go, how big you want to grow, and that age will decide where. That age is very important. I can
Very
say.
true.
Yeah.
So Poorna, moving further, at the age of 13, you submitted the world's highest
Yes,
mountain peak, right? And then you were in grade 9.
Yes, ma'am.
So in this 10 years,
Yes.
what was your academic journey? Now, I know you are a super good, a very big superstar in your field of summiting mountains and looking at various continents, and you explored whatever you want.
Yes.
That is your skill part.
Yes, ma'am.
What about your academics?
Ma'am, I would say education is more important than anything, personally, because everything comes through from education only, education platform only. The same thing happened in my life. I got an opportunity. I have explored different, not only mountaineering, I have explored different activities from school only. So school will teach everything.
Very true.
Basically, 80% of life we will learn from school. That's what my experience, ma'am.
Very true.
My experience. So in generally, I do my physical fitness during morning hours and evening hours. Daytime, I used to go for school.
So that is school.
Huh.
And after you graduated from grade 10,
Yes, ma'am.
what did you do next?
I have climbed other mountains. At the same time, I have balanced my education.
So you completed your intermediate.
I have completed my intermediate. During holidays, I used to go for mountain climbings. I used to go for mountaineering trainings. I used to do practice. So I have balanced both equally.
And after intermediate?
After intermediate, I have done graduation in HEP, History, Economics, Political Science. During my graduation, I got an opportunity as an UGrad exchange program. I've been to Minnesota State University. I have done.
Oh, during graduation,
Yes.
Poorna got an opportunity to go to Minnesota
State
and do her exchange program in the undergrad program.
I have done 2 semesters in Minnesota State University. I came back during COVID after finishing that 1-year course, and then I've done MA Political Science from Osmania University, ma'am.
That's great. Amazing journey. At the age of 24, when you can secure so much of your life, and I can imagine 2048, what's going to be from Poorna like. So skill education, academics, everything is to be balanced like a balanced diet. And I'm proud to have Poorna and Mr. Rakesh in my very own cabin here. Congratulations to you.
Thank you
both.
so much.
And may you win many laurels, and may many students be motivated. Probably this podcast will reach millions. So through this podcast, at least they should know who Poorna is and what Poorna's achievements are, and how that tender age of 13 to 15 can really change our lives.
And I was also listed in Forbes as a self-made woman in 2020, ma'am.
Wow. Listed in Forbes as a self-made woman in 2020. I think by then you're not even a woman. You were a girl. Anyways, all the best. Congratulations,
Thank you, ma'am.
Poorna.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.